Welcome back, traders. In this video, we're going to be doing another live recording. Okay, now I do want to just say I did just do a full 20 minutes nearly before London doing a recap, but I'm going to do it all again. My computer decided to freeze for the first time. Okay, it's literally never done that. I just got a brand new computer, and as I was recording, yeah, it definitely pissed me off, but let's just get straight into it because I missed out on this GJ. I was literally just saying about London volume coming in to get into this GJ trades, and now I can't get that back. As annoying it is for me to miss trades, now what's even more annoying, to be honest, is missing a trade for my recording, okay? But I'm not going to force it. If there's no trade today, there's no trade today. But let's get straight into it, okay? So let's do a recap again. So yesterday we had GJ in a sell, okay? I drew my fibs from here to here. It pulled back. And I said, here's a potential GJ sell, but just too risky. Why is it too risky? Because we're in this uptrend. I wanted this to break, pull back, and then break the low to confirm a shift in momentum, which we did not get. And then it rallied up to the upside. Opportunities to buy from this double bottom level here. This pause pullback for huge potential to the upside for the rest of the New York session before finally dropping down at the end of NY Asian session, slowly correcting to where we are now. Now, actually, I'll come back to GJ. I'll go and do a full analysis of them all again, which I've already pretty much done it. You just seen GJ with a double top then. But so what did gold do yesterday? So gold, I said it faked out from this key level, and then it eventually just drops. I did not say I'm gonna sell it or buy it. I just said I'm gonna stay out till it breaks, which it did break to the downsides, but we're still in overall a buy. So it was a high risk trade opportunity. Nevertheless, it would have paid off this time. So that was gold, and then we did rally up. It's just a bit confused where I wanted to go, wasn't it? So EU, okay, my fibs are still marked up. So EU, what did we see? So I marked this up yesterday as a fib, said we're going to go bullish, which at the end of the recording we did, carry on rallying up to this high before faking out, dropping back down and taking everyone out again. So yeah, the market was just a bit confused yesterday in EU terms. Anyway, still good moves. You could have got into a nice breaker structure here, okay, and rode it up. It's just completely up to you how you want to trade. And then we fizzled back down, okay, breaking these lows back into sells. So that is EU. Now AU, okay, so we actually did that live trade yesterday on this 8 o'clock close. Predicting the momentum is going to carry on rallying up, which we did get that push up to the high roughly. Took the 2R, then price came back down. Could have got another trading opportunity on this pullback before riding it up. I know there's a beautiful fib that did play out. I will just go and show you guys that now. Beautiful as well. Okay, so that was our fib. Okay, drew it from here to here. Fib long. Would have hit your 62 level. Okay, day in, day out, this stuff does happen. Now, it's nice when you're always winning, but there's a lot of losses that do come with this. I take loads of losses. Okay, I'm not one to hide that at all. I just understand risk to rewards. Okay, then I'm not asked about my losses. Yeah, it doesn't feel the best, but when you know you stuck to your plan, I am not asked. So yeah, and then we fizzle back down, breaking into sells again. I'll come back doing a full analysis on that in a sec. Yeah, UJ. So what have I got on UJ? We are just going sideways right now. Okay, this structure is not nice. I want to break of this low, break of that high. Okay, sorry, before we come back. So I was wrong on this one. I did say it's going to sell off, probably targeting these lows, but I definitely mentioned that we could have a potential fib long. Now, because I said price a lot of times in these one candle breaks does like to come back to your fib long, and that just means you're in a 1 hour buy, okay? But let's just get to the daily analysis now. I think I've done them all. Oh, AJ. So AJ was, trending up the whole day as well. We left it on the break of this high. We got a pullback, giving you a trading opportunity on this key level, which you could have entered, or you could have got an entry into this double bottom level, and that was a huge wick, but bear in mind it still came and smashed your take profit, so you would have had a bit bigger stops than normal, but, you know, this day it did perfectly go and hit, okay, because if you risked, well, if you had a huge stop, that's the problem, wasn't it, because it was something like this, with your stops below structure. Okay, so you wouldn't have actually hit, to be honest. But if you took partials, it would have still been a winning trade. So I think that is it now. GJ. Yeah, okay, so that is it now for today. Now I'm going to do the daily analysis. Okay, what am I seeing for today? So AJ is clearly in a sell right now. I think everyone can agree with that. Structure is breaking lows. Okay, trending down, creating structure. Okay, nice bearish sentiment. And we are wicked down this zero level before pushing up. Okay, before coming back to your 705, that's where I'm going to look to start shorting, depending on how the market reacts to these levels. Okay, so AJ was a sell. Now this is the one that's annoying me because I didn't get to enter either, and I had it on record. So, but I left the recording actually right on this candle, so I didn't even know this happened till I came back, turned my computer on, and I just seen it. But we will get them. We will get them. Okay, so I had something like this. Well, not something like this. I had exactly that. Okay, targeting the 1 to 3, which it wouldn't have hit. But if you took partials, it would have been a winning trade. Okay, at least a break-even trades. Huge London volume. That's all I was trying to predict, innit? If you just wait for London volume, you're likely to get a push in your preferred direction before flipping back in the true direction. Okay, so GJ, I'm definitely you know, in sells right now until this can break and close, confirming to me that we are going to trend back up. Now this is a huge volume work, so let's just be patient and see how this plays out. Okay, so GJ, we're just waiting. We are in sales. There's no sales confirmations, so we are relaxing. Now gold, I did just mark this up again. So what I said for gold, we just came back to this key level, okay, and we're breaking structure because we broke that high. I was waiting for a pullback to these levels, or a fib level, or a pullback to this level, key level 1, which we didn't get, but potential opportunities to go long on these pullbacks. But like I said, I'm going to save that for later, showing you that stuff, because we do not trade that on YouTube as of now. But this did give you a trading opportunity. Okay, so putting a buy stop at that high, and you can have a stop loss below the wick. Okay, it needs to go in the opposite direction, a bottom wick, before continuing up. Okay, this is just to avoid fake outs realistically, but I didn't mark that up or tell you to do that, so I'm not gonna claim that that is what I said to do. Okay, GJ's here, the one that I said, and I said on EU that we are pulling back to this key level again. Now I was pretty wary because we didn't break and close past that. And we did have a huge wick, which they tend to be false. Okay, these little 50% plus, they do tend to fake out. So this was past our 50% range, and it does get a bit confusing if you want to start measuring wicks. But these is just you know, when you start being able to trade profitably, you just refine your strategy. So and you really master it and learn. Even little wick sizes do matter. Okay, I've measured them all, took the measurements, probabilities on each, just so I know to be in the back of my mind, what is my probability of succeeding, and do I want to take that risk? Okay, so I'm going to see what EU wants to do. Now I am still favouring sells, but if it does break back in, we can look to start going long on GJ. We just do want a confirmation shift of momentum by pulling back and breaking the high. Okay, so AU, okay, so now we have done them. I am just going to wait another 5 mins just to see if I can get a trade, but I'm not going to force it because I'm past London Open now, and I just wanted to be able to show you one that I'm done, which did happen on GJ. So I am going to wait. I'm not going to force it because I don't want to just end up losing for nothing, you know what I mean? Okay, so UJ's pulling back to a key level right now, realistically. But this is the one that's just too choppy, so I'm not going to take that, even if it does print a entry for me. But yeah, I think, yeah, I do see UJ selling off realistically. I know it's a bullish market right now, but I do see it breaking to the downside. Now, I could be wrong if EU's going to go to the upside as well. So we're going to see. One of them's got to be right, one's going to be wrong in it. So, yeah, we're just going to be patient. Let's even have a look. Let's see if we can see any patterns for the remaining of this 5 minutes so we don't just waste time. Me trying to talk about some mindset shit again. Yeah, let's have a look on the 1 minute. Okay, so which one is going up right now? Let's look on gold, okay? Let's just replay gold back to this. Let's have a look to see if we could have entered any trading opportunities. Now, there's a nice short on gold as well in the Asian session. Asian session is good. Like, it's just a lower volume, which tends to be bigger stops, smaller stops, which tend to be bigger commissions, which is why I don't really like it. Bigger spreads, bigger commissions isn't really that attractive. So, was that the 30 min when it pulled back? Okay, so that was the break. So yeah, there wasn't actually any long opportunities realistically. Now let's have a look on the 1 minute. Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't enter that, even me trading on the 1 min realistically. It's just a bit too choppy. Could have had a buy stop, but I'd like realistically a small candle. Even if it was successful, it's just I want to trade the best because it could have been a losing trade. So potential longs here. Okay, again, that's what you just got to do. Look at these little minor key levels. Look for breaking the structures. It isn't really that complicated. It's hard, just not complicated though. And I'm gonna have a YouTube video on a 2-candle engulfing, if I can try and find one. Because I've been seeing these a lot lately. Like all my strategies that I do trade is just from me visualizing the market, looking at it every day, seeing familiarities, still butchered that saying, in the market. Okay, so I want to show you a little example. So a 2-candle engulfing is just what I called it because that's just what it is. Okay, which is essentially you have, you know, clear bearish sentiment. Okay, obviously I'm choosing the winner on this, but and then you have a bullish engulfing in the opposite direction, followed by the true bearish engulfing, because what all that is buyers came into the market, and now we're going to go and stop them out because we know the true direction. So I'm going to back test this 100 times and see how profitable it is for you guys to go and do in your day-to-day trading. Because for me, as long as you got nice, clear, bleeding red, followed by one of these, do tend to provide great trading opportunities. Now we have 2 minutes till this candle closes. I'm going to see if I get any entries, because I don't want to make this video boring, but if it's boring, it's just going to be a recap of yesterday, and we're going to keep it at that today. And I'm going to get this 2-candle engulfing back tested for you guys on this weekend. I'm going to release it on Sunday. Okay, it's just candles like this. Now, this has one in the middle, so it's not like that realistically. We do want it to be one bullish and then followed by a bearish engulfing. I do want to just find like a textbook one, but it clearly there's no textbook because all this is too choppy. Now, if it in bleeding red, we could enter, but no candle was printed. No, I mean I am on EU and it's been horrible, so that is understandable realistically. But still, there should be one. But they are. I have been seeing them. They are a lot rarer, to be honest. I will give them that. Here's another one straight away. Now you do got to make sure your sentiment aligns with the 30 min, but I'm going to give you exact A to Z on how to trade these because they're still new to me, so I just want to put you guys onto some new candlestick patterns that you can go and trade profitably. So UJ did close below, respecting that double top. Gold should have one. Yeah, gold should have one. It has been bleeding down. Surely. I mean, if I can't find one, how long? Okay, so that candle closes. Just forget it now, but I'm telling you, it's pretty much just a 2-candle engulfing. Great pattern. I've only been doing it for sells because it's, for me, a lot easier to identify sells, and I'm sure for quite a lot of you as well. A lot of my trades are all sells. I do find sells a lot easier. So yeah, gold looking like it's going to continue rallying up. Now we are in a key level, just pretty invalid because we are in buy structure anyway. It's just a bit of a resistance that we're coming up against. Now we do have an entry here. I was a bit too late on that, so I'm not going to go and claim it. But I'll show you what it should look like. Damn, that's me because me chatting shit about this 2-candle engulfing. I literally just marked this up. So I'm not putting this in the title, but we're going to watch it to see how it plays out, you know what I mean? So we'll come back to gold. Let's just say we're going to target this high. We're already risk-free, so it's already break-even realistically. So there's nothing to even put in the title. But yeah, that would be your example. It did wick in the opposite direction. Okay, we're in a double bottom level before continuing up. Targeting your high or the 38.2, but in this instance, the 60 minus 62, sorry, will be the same size roughly, which yeah, okay, so we're not going to claim that. AU, what's it trying to do? Yeah, so we are wicking in the opposite direction, potentially selling off, to be honest. Okay, we're still definitely in a buy trend line. Yeah, I'm just going to wait a bit longer. If this video has to be a bit longer, I'm going to add this timestamps anyway, so you guys can just skip through to the invalid part. I will add this little gold break even that I did not call till it's too late anyway. So I want to be transparent of this one. I don't want to claim stuff I've not actually said, because I hate them type of people. So yeah, I mean EU looking good to go long, to be honest. We're going to have to see how that plays out. So we did get these stops for anyone that was going long. Yeah, so it's pulling back to this level now. Potential breaks of structure on the 1 min. Now we're getting a double bottom on the 1 min. Same time, it is overall selling off though. Like I said, we're going to wait, be patient. I might end this pretty soon to prevent it taking too long. But I can feel myself getting impatient already, to be honest. What was happening on GJ? Nothing, no entry from that 30 min close. Gold would have hit break even anyway. AU. Not really much. I might just leave it as that little gold trade for you. You know, just so you can see Summit at least live. Yes, we were too late for me to even truly show you A to Z, but it was early enough for you guys to see why, okay? I'll give it to this next candle. I'm going to see what this next 5 min candle wants to do on all of them. And if there's still no trade, we're going to come back, obviously, for Monday now. I'm going to be releasing a Let me know if you want a weekly outlook, actually. I mean, I'll post it on Monday morning anyway, but just let me know if that's something you'd be interested to. I'm definitely going to be doing that 2-candle engulfing back tested, and I'm going to be showing you guys the strategy that I used when I first began trading, and I made, well, I flipped £200 to £1,206 in my first week live trading, and then I lost everything. But I'm going to show you the exact strategy. It is pretty, I was gambling, I'm not going to lie to any of you, and I was not using risk management. I was pretty much using quarter levels, buying on a break of a quarter level to the next quarter level, and that was it. And I got really lucky and won like 7 trades in a row, but risking like 50% of my account each time, so I ended up making 500% in the week. I did actually manage to withdraw £450. The rest of it I lost all the money. I was at my mate's house, pissed or something, trying to trade, and I fucked it. Big bollocks, that's what I was trying to do. And yeah, lost everything the exact next day. And I bought a quad bike with the remainder of the money and lost that. So yeah, what an experience that was. But I'm going to be releasing that video on the weekend as well. I'm back testing it 100 times, so I'm sure it's still somewhat profitable. Maybe not. So yeah, this 5 men. I've just been rambling on. I do hate when I do that. 5 mins whipped down. Okay, not really good trading opportunity here on EU. Okay, so UJ, I can definitely see it selling off from this little consolidation. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. Gold could be somewhat of a conservative trading opportunity from this high. Okay, stops below. Maybe just targeting a 1-to-1. Maybe we can just do that. I just wanted London volume, man. Yeah, I can still definitely see it going up. If it can break that high. No. I'm going to add some music in as well to these videos. I've not done any editing or anything like that, to be honest. Just got up, recorded what I'm saying. But just for silent parts, I have nothing to talk about what's happening now, hence why I want to do live streams so I can keep talking to you guys, answering your questions, seeing what you want me to look at, marking up different pairs, just so it's not boring, innit? Because obviously I get it is boring how I do it, but I just want it to be educational. So you can see me implementing it live. I think that's just what I missed out on. Now I do get there's a lot of traders now that do it live, but when I was first starting trading, I didn't get any of that, or I didn't bother to go and find it. If that was probably the case, realistically. That's a GJ just rallying up, and these are nice. I can see this just breaking through this level, to be honest. Okay, because we're showing some sign of weakness. We've had a 30-min wick in the opposite direction. Yeah, I mean, this could be a nice trade. Realistically, you can target your 1 to 2. But I just don't like it at that high. You know, your perfect trade, it would have looked something like that. Potentially that one even, that we were in. With a conservative stop loss below here, risky one above here. But yeah, I wouldn't take this personally, but yeah, there's going to be no trades looking at it. We've got 55 seconds left. I'm going to be done. Definitely selling this. Okay. Definitely sell. So I'll show you what this can look like. Definitely going to be a bit late onto this move, but this is going to be our one for today. So I'm going to release it a bit later on this video. I've got a couple things I need to do, but then we can come back and check on what AU has done for a recap tomorrow, because I reckon I'll be uploading 2 tomorrow. Recap, or I might do the recap on Sunday. I'm going to figure it out anyway, and I'll let you guys know. So this is going to be the trade for us today. We're going to just trade 30 min short on AU. Whatever happens, happens. We're going to come back and we can learn from it, okay? So until this... Okay, we've had the close. We've had the close. Okay, so I'll be making it risk-free at 1R, which is around here. I do got some things you need to bear in mind, that we are still in a little uptrend, but it looks good to me. So that's it for this video, guys. I know it's not been anything exciting since we're not taking a trade. We've had one break even on gold, which was too late to even call it anyway. And we had that beautiful GJ that unfortunately wasn't recorded. So until next time, guys, we'll be back on Monday doing these every single day. I hope you enjoy it. If not, and if you do, thank you very much for supporting either way. I appreciate all the views that I've been getting. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make sure you have a good, profitable rest of your day today, as it's Friday. Trade safe, and I'll speak to you guys shortly.